Why did the Sino-Soviet split occur in the 1960s? Imagine two giant communist neighbors once standing side by side. By the end of the 1960s, they were bitter rivals. What caused this dramatic change? Let's find out. Back in the late 1950s, China and the Soviet Union worked closely. They shared a common goal to spread communism worldwide. But things started to change when Nikita Khrushchev took over the Soviet Union. He began criticizing Joseph Stalin, the former leader. Khrushchev wanted to move away from Stalin's harsh policies. He promoted peaceful coexistence with the West and introduced reforms. China's leader, Mao Zedong, saw these changes as a betrayal of true communism. Mao believed in constant revolution and saw the West as a threat. He thought the Soviet Union was becoming too soft and too willing to compromise. Mao's ideas clashed with Khrushchev's approach. Mao pushed for rapid industrialization through the Great Leap Forward. The Soviets focused on heavy industry and central planning. These different economic plans created tension between the two nations. Leadership personalities also played a role. Mao saw himself as the true voice of communism. Khrushchev wanted to reform and modernize the Soviet Union. Their personal rivalry made it harder for them to work together. They publicly exchanged harsh words through newspapers and speeches. By the early 1960s, their disagreements were obvious. Foreign policy differences added fuel to the fire. The Soviet Union aimed to improve relations with the United States and other Western countries. China, however, supported revolutionary movements around the world and opposed any compromise with the West. These conflicting goals made it impossible for them to act as allies. Territorial disputes worsened the situation. The two countries had disagreements over their border in areas like Manchuria and Mongolia. The Soviets had taken land from China in the 1800s, and China wanted this acknowledged. The Soviets refused, which made relations even worse. Border clashes happened in the late 1960s, especially at Zhenbao Island in 1969. Chinese and Soviet troops fought there. The Soviets even considered nuclear weapons against China, showing how serious the conflict had become. For people living during that time, the split was a shocking event. It showed that even among communist countries, unity was fragile. The division weakened the global communist movement. It also gave the United States new chances to influence the Cold War. In everyday life, the split was in the news, in school lessons, and in political conversations. It was a reminder that alliances could fall apart quickly. The Sino-Soviet split changed the course of history and made the Cold War more complicated.